Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon update. Holy crap. Is 2022 not the nirvana we thought it would be? With COVID ending, the economy booming, traders in jail, and 50 cents a gallon gas. Instead, 2022's turned into a hellscape of conspiracies, inflation, and it's feeling kind of World War-ish. Thanks, Putin. And now the supremest court in the land, the Supreme Court, has had a future ruling leaked to the public. And it basically says they're going to overturn a woman's right to an abortion. Now, as a man, I don't get to have an opinion because I ain't birthing no babies, but I do have an opinion about the women in my life, my friends, my relatives. And it's stunning to me that the people that thought wearing a mask was taking your freedom, but will gladly take a woman's right to her own body. Yeah, remember this? Yeah, my body, my choice. Now, the argument always is, you're killing babies. Okay, well, let's look at that. So every doctor, clinic, medical journal, hospital, and scientist worldwide said that it's not a viable human being until 24 weeks of gestation. In fact, the world record preemie. Oh, God, can I call them that? Or do I have to refer to them as early birthy Americans? I don't know. The rules are weird now. Anyway, the record preemie that survived was 21 weeks old. But remember, that was like an X Games preemie. That was the Tony Hawk of preemies. So according to science, until 24 weeks or 6 months, it's not a viable human being. And again, that's not me. I'm a moron comedian. That's science. It's not the Bible. It's not the Quran, not any old white man on the Supreme Court. In fact, the 14th Amendment says a fetus is not a citizen. So there's that, the Constitution. The other thing is that these Supreme Court justices, all of them flat out lied in their confirmation hearings.
Courts in general should follow their past precedents.
Again, I would tell you that Roe versus Wade, decided in 1973, it is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. It was reaffirmed in Casey in 1992.
That it has been reaffirmed many times over the past 45 years.
You agree with Justice Scalia's view that Roe was wrongly decided?
I can't pre-commit or say, yes, I'm going in with some agenda, because I'm not. I don't have any agenda.
Important things to keep in mind about Roe v. Wade is that I liked beer. I still like beer.
And look, we've all lied at a job interview, except it didn't matter that I lied when I got a job slopping Big Macs. But in this case, killing Roe isn't going to save babies. It's going to kill women. But when is a baby really a baby? When it gets its soul, right, Bible people? Well, the Bible says, Genesis 2:7, he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and it was then that man became a living being. Although the man was fully formed by God in our respects, he was not a living being until after taking his first breath. That's the Bible, Bible thumpers. See? So it's not a child until baby Elvis leaves mama's building. So that means that the soul just stays in the waiting room, reading Highlights magazine, deciding whether it's going to be goofus or gallant until mommy gets knocked up again, and then right back. Ha ha. You know, my problem with all of this is, and I'm going to paraphrase George Carlin, one of my favorites. If the Republicans really cared about a baby, any baby, then they would vote for prenatal care, child care, preschool, a better education, healthy food in the schools, clean water, clean air. But you know what? The Republicans never have cared about the born. They care about the unborn.
If you're preborn, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're fucked. You're fucked.
I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon update. And by the way, with my life, when I was born, I was fucked. You know what? I wonder if I could do a late-term abortion on me now. God, so tired of this shit!